Now we actually want to see what the commands are to verify successful configuration of BGP. So we'll figure out how to verify your basic BGP configuration, verifying fully functional neighbor relationships, and obviously full reachability. So verifying basic BGP configuration, you can actually use the show IP protocols command, and this will do several things. This is what's pictured in the graphic to the left. First, it'll tell you whether the process is running or not, what the autonomous system number ID is, the networks or subnets that are involved, and some other settings like weight and local preference and things like that. The next thing you want to be able to do is verify and confirm that the BGP routing information base actually contains the expected routes. We actually did that a little bit earlier, but we're going to do it again just for verification. But being able to verify the network layer reachability information is in the table, and that there are multiple path vectors available for the various destination networks. It lists, for instance, sources coming from the internet router as well as router 6 from router 1's perspective, but only one obviously gets installed in the routing table. In order to be able to understand and verify that neighbor relationships are fully functional, you can use the show IP BGP summary command. You can also use the show IP BGP neighbors, but there tends to be a great deal of information in that. If you're just trying to check quickly, the graphic to the left, the show IP BGP summary, is going to be the most helpful. It's going to show the correct ASN, but I'll enable you to verify whether the correct ASN has been configured, the correct IP addresses are being displayed, and the state is established, not open or open confirm or idle or active, which I think active is the most humorous designation because it actually means the opposite of what you would think it was. Not that the neighbor relationship is active, but it's up and active and trying to do something, but it's not really established. So another thing you can do is use ping and trace to make sure that connectivity is active and confirm the presence of the expected networks in the IP routing table doing the show IP route BGP command. The final thing you'd want to do under most circumstances is, number one, verify that all the routes are in the routing table. This has to do with verifying reachability. Make sure you can get to all your loopback interfaces, all your LAN interfaces, and all your WAN interfaces. Once you see them in the routing table, doesn't necessarily mean they're reachable, but that they're in the routing table, then verify they're reachable. Use ping and trace route. And then finally, the easiest way to be able to confirm full reachability is to be able to use an application layer protocol such as Telnet or SSH and actually repeat those for each one of the subnets to verify that you can actually reach it. If for some reason you're not able to reach it, then that's the time to stop, go back, and make sure that something hasn't been missed or misconfigured.